Taylor Swift's arch nemesis, Scooter Braun, is getting a subpoena from Blake Lively. It was just announced today that he is actually going to be served a subpoena in the case against Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni, and it has to do with Justin Baldoni's PR expert, the crisis management person, Melissa Nathan. So Blake's team sent a notice to his company on Tuesday saying that he's going to be subpoenaed on Thursday, and nobody's talking about it. Blake's team wouldn't give a statement. Scooter Braun has not commented on this, but they are saying that apparently they're going to be seeking documentation regarding the crisis PR manager, Melissa Nathan, who was already named as a co-defendant in Lively's lawsuit against Justin Baldoni. We're all used to seeing Justin Baldoni's lawyer in the media and on TV, but now we're seeing Blake Lively's lawyer for one of the first times. He was on TMZ Live saying that Blake Lively is not backing down, even though Brian Friedman is trying to scare Blake and saying that they're going to refile their claims and that they're not scared and they're waiting for court. Brian Friedman actually said he's looking forward to depose Blake Lively, and as you know, she requested for him not to be able to do that. But her lawyer says that she is moving forward. She is completely willing to do this, as is everyone else involved. And the depositions are going to start this month and are expected to go right until August. Blake's lawyer says she's not backing down and she actually wants this to go to trial. She said it's not just for herself, but it's for all women who don't have the means to defend themselves, and she wants to stand up for everyone that has gone through a similar experience. Blake had a huge victory this week when the judge threw out all of Justin Baldoni's lawsuits. The judge said that he chose to take Justin Baldoni's whole amended lawsuit, all the hundreds of pages, and view it as if it was fact, as if it was true. And he said in doing that, there still was no merit in suing Blake Lively, that she had done nothing wrong. He actually called Justin Baldoni's lawsuits futile. The judge actually noted that Justin Baldoni's legal team did not file this lawsuit correctly, that it was not written properly for a federal lawsuit, and that it was basically just a narrative summary that lacked a lot of factual evidence and content. Justin Baldoni has been accusing Blake Lively of trying to take over the movie and making numerous threats as to what she won't do unless he gives her way. Now, the judge noted in this that Wayfair does not plead sufficient facts to support an inference that these threats were legally wrongful. They said it was more strong bargaining on her part, especially considering that Baldoni's team didn't even give them a contract to review. The judge said there was no contractual obligations as far as they could see, and that numerous times in his complaint he actually listed and wrote that Blake Lively didn't even sign contracts. The judge said that Baldoni's legal team failed to allege any facts in this situation and did not provide any contractual evidence towards their claims. So they can amend this, and they claim that they do have evidence perhaps of an oral contract between Baldoni and his agency. But as for Blake, they noted numerous times in their complaint that she actually didn't sign any of these contracts. So it will be interesting to see how they're going to amend this by June 23rd. The judge noted that without seeing these contracts, he cannot make an adequate ruling, so he's going to allow them some time to perhaps find these supposed contracts that Blake was under and that Justin Baldoni and Blake and Ryan were under with the agency. And if they can present these in an amended complaint, then he will review those as well before deciding if he's going to dismiss or not. So as for now, the judge has tossed out all of Justin Baldoni's lawsuits, calling them meritless, futile, and saying that they lack any evidence or supporting information to back up these claims, and anything that was included did not prove that Blake Lively did anything wrong, nor did the New York Times or anyone else involved. He specifically specified that Justin is only allowed to amend any of the lawsuits or claims that had to do with contractual situations because they did not include any contracts in their lawsuits. So if they want to redo that and include the contracts in that, the judge will review them again and decide whether or not they're going to be dismissed for good or not.